What's up, Falcon Nation? It's your boy, Let Us Pray, with that midweek Falcon news. Man, hope you guys are having a blessed and prosperous day. Coming up on week 3, Falcons versus Colts, Sunday game. What you think, Falcon Nation? Falcons just off win number 1, big time win on Sunday Night Football. Honestly, an up and down game. Matt Ryan almost imploded. Great play calling at the end to save that game. Great defensive stand by the defense, who hasn't traditionally done those things within the past few years. Just a very exciting game. Most Falcons wins come out to be somewhat like that. I mean, nail biters, get your blood pressure up. We're tooth and nail. Either we need a defensive stand or we need to drive for the game-winning field goal or game-winning touchdown. So hopefully we can build on week 2. Definitely still a lot of things to work on. The secondary looked good early on, but Eagles also lost their 2 top receivers in the first half early on. So I don't know how good I feel about the corners right now, but Desmond Trufant definitely showed me some playmaking skills that I didn't know that he possessed. That may have been his first game ever. Oh, dang, it's like a big mosquito in here. What the heck? Get out of here. That's what happens when you do live and you don't edit, man. You gotta roll with it. Huge mosquito in my car. I'm glad I didn't get bit by that. Got Zika out here. You got all kind of stuff out here in California. 3 different deadly diseases that these mosquitoes carry. So I think we're good. Desmond Trufant, though, man, 2 interceptions. I got to go back and look, but I know he definitely hasn't had too many 2 interception games. That may have been his first or second ever in his career. So, good game by True. Oliver actually, he played up and down. There were some big plays on that left side of the offense, so the right side of the defense, that were given up. Aguilar actually dropped a gimme touchdown. I mean, Carson Wentz hit him in stride in the 4th quarter. He kind of short-armed it. May have been looking to see where Ricardo Allen or Keanu Neal was, because they were laying the wood all night. Oh, and just a side note, referees, just because Keanu Neal is a grown man doesn't mean every time he hits somebody, it's a personal foul. These personal fouls are getting out of control, man. I mean, personal foul, the roughing the quarterbacks. These guys are getting tackled. I mean, the Myles Garrett one was pretty brutal to watch, though. That was definitely a personal foul. Broke the man's ankle. Trevor Siemian, prayers out to you, bro. You didn't deserve that. You're getting beat up all night as it is, and yeah, he was head hunting all night. He was trying to get you down. But some of these other ones, man, have been ridiculous. Even then, some of the commentators have voiced their displeasure with all these personal fouls hitting the quarterback. Quarterbacks can be hit. Quarterbacks can be hit. I mean, come on, guys. It's getting out of control. It's going to be to the point where the quarterback is going to have a different color jersey on, just like in practice. So make up your mind, refs, what we're going to do. Are we going to play football? We're going to play 2-hand touch. What are we going to do? These guys can get hit. They make the most freaking money out of anybody on the teams. So you can't have them off limits and never be touched by the defense. But then also certain quarterbacks, I believe, get preferential treatment. Obviously, Tom Brady. Who else? Aaron Rodgers. People like that. Matt Ryan definitely doesn't get preferential treatment. I would say guys like Drew Brees, those probably be the main guys right now that are off the top of my head. They get the preferential treatment anytime they kind of get hit as they've thrown the ball. They get that call, man. They get that call. If you're not hitting them as they're throwing, or even if you are, and you have any kind of speed or momentum with that hit, they're gonna throw that flag, man. And they fall back, and the head whips back, and it looks bad. They're throwing that flag this year, and I don't think that's justified in the rules. So NFL definitely needs to clean that up. Referees definitely showing favoritism to the quarterbacks. We do know it's an offensive league nowadays, so quarterbacks, offensive players get away with a lot more than defensive players do. But I just hope they, even the game out. Defense has a right to hit the quarterback. That's part of football, man. That's part of football. So, will the Falcons be able to affect Jacoby Brissett this week? Will we be able to sack him? He's actually a lot more mobile than he looks. He had a pretty decent game last week. He's not a world beater by any means, but he's been playing fairly well at the beginning of this season. Colts have no Andrew Luck, but they have Marlon Mack, who's pretty solid. They got T.Y. They got Eric Ebron. They got a couple of other little receivers, little speed receivers out there. So they're built on speed mostly. They're not a power team. Built on speed. That defense has always been pretty good on the line. They're definitely built on speed as well, defensively. I don't think they're a team that you're necessarily going to blow out. So I think the Falcons will have to play a pretty clean game if they want to win this one. Going to be on the road, so it's going to be a hostile environment. Can't let that crowd get rocking. So Falcons going to have to get off to a quick start in order to keep that crowd out the game early. Will make the game a lot easier for them. Definitely think this is winnable. Maybe it's just me, but Devontae Freeman, he doesn't look the same. He ain't got that wiggle like he normally has. Like, normally he got those wiggles. He can change direction and cut back and break them ankles in the open field. I haven't seen any of that. I just seen him straight line running. And if Devontae Freeman's out there just straight line running, to me, it's just a matter of time for the guy. So I'm hoping it's just rust. But Ito Smith looks real good out there every time he touches the ball, man. Has some really nice runs, really nice cutback runs. I love Ito, man. I do. I hate to say it. I just love Ito, man. So we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong about the Devontae Freeman thing. Maybe I'm overanalyzing, but Ito Smith looks real good. I wish he could get some more touches, at least 10 touches out there a game. Nice to see Julio be the beast that he is. Nice to see Sly Ridley show that, man, it seemed like he got world-class speed out there. The dude is like the fastest one on the field. Mohamed Sanu threw a great block on that wide receiver screen at the end of the game. Jake Matthews, man, we were on you bad after that Minnesota Vikings game. You threw a monster. I mean, you deserve butter, Angie Mama syrup, powdered sugar, sausage, and eggs with that pancake that you put on that man. I mean, that was just disrespectful. We need some more of those from you, Jake Matthews. Shout out to Jake Matthews for the pancake block to free up Julio for the game-winning 54-yard touchdown. So it's your boy, Let Us Pray. Let's see. Let's do a prediction. I think the Falcons can move the ball as long as we can protect Matty. I don't know if Caleb McGarry's playing. They said no structural damage on his knee. He went out the Eagles game with apparent knee injury. Came back. They said there was no structural damage. He's supposed to get some x-rays or MRIs or something to see what was going on in there. So not sure if he'll be in there or not. will definitely be a lot better off if he is and he's healthy. So I'm going to say, I'm going to say 20-13. 20-13, Falcons win against the Indianapolis Colts this Sunday. I think we'll need a little bit more of a running game, more methodical game. Not so much up and down the field. And then the defense is going to have to play just as well as they played Sunday night. Going to have to stop that run first. The great adjustments, I don't know exactly what the adjustments were. Maybe just playing harder and more effort. But whatever the Falcons did Sunday night to stop that run, man, let's keep doing that. Because the Eagles literally had no lanes for running. So that was an amazing job by DQ. Got to give him his props on that. So let's look forward to this Falcons victory versus the Colts this Sunday. It's your boy, Let Us Pray. I hope you're having a blessed and prosperous day. We out. Rise up, Falcon Nation. Peace.